The sound of the tires on the pavement at the Indy 500, the smell of the exhaust at Daytona. These events are part of the American tradition of speed and endurance, where racers push for 500 miles at a time. But there is a different 500 that escapes the perpetual left turn of NASCAR and leaves two of the wheels behind, all while doing a bit of charity work at the same time.
Colorado 500, we're going on our 37th year, and it's a charity ride that's my dad started back in 1976, I believe, was the first year, and it's evolved to a very big charity for a lot of communities that we ride in.
It's a real select group of guys and that have been grandfathered in, and we have 3 generations riding. We have ages 20 to 80.
Driving 500 miles on a flat 2.5-mile racetrack might have some thrills, but for the riders of the Colorado 500 Invitational Charity Dirt Bike Ride, going in circles just doesn't meet their adrenaline needs. Here, the oval is replaced by 500 miles of high-altitude forest terrain.
Basically just all trail riding. So we start in Aspen and we ride through the mountains to Crested Butte, spend a couple nights there, then we go to Ouray, then back to Crested Butte, and then back to Aspen.
Some of the major issues are altitude. A lot of these people come from out of state, low altitudes. Dirt bikes, there's a lot of rocks. It's strenuous in some of the places, so people run out of oxygen, you know. Plus, you know, the average age on this ride is probably in the 50s. So it's an older crowd, and some older, a lot of us don't exercise like we should.
I'm scared to death, but I am excited.
The Colorado 500 has become an international event with riders from all over the United States, Canada, Great Britain, and parts of Europe. Communication barriers add another obstacle to the event, since more than a dozen languages are spoken some years. But no matter how different these riders are, they all share a commonality that transcends borders.
Some of the people on this ride have become lifelong friends in so many situations, and there's a bonding that happens when you're out on the trail and you have a flat tire, or you crash, or you can't climb the hill and somebody's got to help. And so you just can't put enough emphasis on the riding as well as the camaraderie.
Over the span of 5 days, riders make their way through some of the highest areas in Colorado, on paved roads and dirt trails, and through the brush. When the Colorado 500 began 36 years ago, only 2 riders made the trip. Now, more than 300 are invited annually, with all donations going to protect off-highway access in Colorado. It all comes through a grant program. These grants are applied to trail projects on public lands, to enhance roads and keep lands open to riders. In just the last 7 years, the Colorado 500 has generated more than $315,000 in grants, all that went to directly improving OHV trails. The Colorado 500 is an invitational, so only those given a summons can participate. But individuals lucky enough to be invited find an experience that not only bridges cultures, but families as well.
When you ride with your son, it's a special feeling because you're out in the open, you're together, and there's a little bit of competition. And my son is much faster than I am, but I'm much better in the technical stuff.
It's just the most wonderful event, and I know that everyone, it's what they look forward to the most all year long. The day it's over, they're already looking forward to next year.
Now, 500 miles is a long way to ride just to keep public lands open. But between the beauty of Colorado and the relationships forged on the trail, most riders would probably go 1,000 miles just to experience it all again. For At Your Leisure, I'm Terry Wood.